Well, the mystery monkey of Tampa Bay is no longer on the run. The party's over, folks. It was taken down this morning by a tranquilizer. The Fox 13's Stef DiPietrantonio is at the Animal Hospital of Northwood, where the monkey is just now coming out of his chemically induced sleep. Steph, it's finally over. How's he doing? What's going to happen to him?
Mark, it is hard to believe. You know, he looks more like a drunken monkey. He's not fully awake from the tranquilizer dart they used to knock him out with. So he's kind of staggering around the cage and he keeps falling over, the poor guy, but he looks cute as can be, that's for sure. Now, here's the dart they used earlier today. They didn't have to use the bait monkey named Doc that we showed you last week. Instead, they did it the old-fashioned way. They staked him out. The monkey had consistently been showing up in the same spot day after day around the same time. So they waited around 9 this morning and he showed up around 12:30, and that's when they got him. But he actually grabbed the dart, pulled it out of his hip, and he waved it at the vet. The woman named Elizabeth, who'd been scratched and bitten by the monkey a couple of weeks ago, watched the whole thing unfold.
Veterinarian darted him, and then Vernon and the wildlife Jimmy very carefully carried him out like he was a baby, and we got to say goodbye. He was still out, and I'm like, oh Lord, when he wakes up, he's going to be mad.
Well, you know, not so much mad that he got caught, but sure, more like, you know, what the heck hit me? Elizabeth, by the way, got her last round of rabies shots here today, so she's feeling well, and they're going to be testing the monkey to make sure he has nothing. And in fact, they're going to have to knock him back out to do that blood test as well. Wildlife officials guess he's about 10 years old. They live to be about 35, so he's still got a lot of living to do. And coming up at 6, we're going to meet the vet who fired that dart here, Mark.
Yeah, Steph, I have 1,000 questions, but unfortunately, I don't have too much time for it at this point. But I do want to ask you about the dart. If I remember correctly, when they first got onto him, probably it was about 6 or 8 months ago, they actually hit him with at least one dart, maybe two, and that's how they knew that he was really active, he was really strong, and I think at the time he may have pulled one out too, but clearly it didn't slow him down. So what do they make of this, the fact that because he obviously looks a lot bigger than some of us probably thought?
He is bigger than most of the rhesus macaques that are the same kind of monkey he is, but he's been well fed, we're told, from bananas to Oreos, yeah, a lot of Oreos, to carrots. He's been fed very well over the last 3 years. He's a strong monkey. Vernon Yates actually had to tackle the monkey after he started staggering around. They wrestled and rolled around on the ground for a little while. It must have been an amazing sight. If you know Vernon, you can just picture this going on. It
Steph,
must have been crazy at 12:30 today.
Yeah, we can't handle all this visual imagery right now, but we're glad he's going to be okay, and we're glad this is finally over for now. Stef DiPietrantonio, we'll let you get back to it. Thanks.